Alright, a lot of people are asking me this, so I'm gonna answer the questions. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I made a video with the top 3 technical questions I was asked at an interview with a Big Four company. Alright, so the first question was, if I found a vulnerability in their organization, what would I do? So if a situation like this does arise, it's important to follow the procedures that your company have. You need to make sure that the vulnerability is actually affecting the organization, and if it is, then you need to create a report with all your findings and submit it to a higher up. When doing this, you need to make sure that you don't talk to anyone else about it, because if someone else finds it, they could probably exploit it and it wouldn't be good for the organization. The second question was explaining some common vectors, and some of the common vectors include phishing and malware. I talked about phishing. So phishing is a social engineering tactic that people use to gain information that you wouldn't give an untrusted source. There are a lot of ways of phishing, and some of the common ones are business email compromise, phishing through emails, vishing, and smishing. Then you can kind of just break down each one of those and talk more about them, and then you can tell them ways to prevent it. One of the ways to mitigate a phishing attack is to give users training regarding it. This is useful because you can't really filter out all the phishing emails, and user training is the best way to mitigate phishing. The last question was, how would I check if an IP address or a file is malicious? So the answer to that is using a website called VirusTotal. In VirusTotal, you can upload an IP address to it, and it would tell you if it's malicious or not based on other companies and its reputation. You can also upload a file's hash value to the website, and it would do the same thing. It would see if other companies have mentioned that it's a malicious file or what the reputation is for that file's hash. When you're answering interview questions, it's important to use the STAR method. If you don't know what the STAR method is, I've made a video about that, so make sure to check it out in my profile.